if you're constantly overthinking about the right tactics, about what to say or do, or if your energy changes because of approval or a rejection, then you are lacking power. And it's not necessarily about doing more. It's about being less reactive. It's about being detached. That's what makes you magnetic and attractive. And in this video, I will show you why. By the end of this video, you will know how to fully detach, and this will make you more attractive and magnetic. So first of all, let's start with the mistakes that most men do. It's necessary that you understand it so that you can avoid that, right? And do it better than most men. So first of all, the reason why people believe it's about thinking what other people's doing, about these fucking superficial tactics, is because of society's conditioning and because of pickup culture. Because pickup culture teaches you, hey man, you need to have these perfect sentences. It's about what you say. It's about these fucking tactics. It's all bullshit. Most of it is about the inner work and about your energy. Okay? Now, the thing is, what mistakes most men do is they're trying to fake confidence. Like, for example, I was trying in the past to appear in a way like it doesn't bother me, but mentally and internally, it still did bother me, right? So basically, I tried to look like, hey, I'm confident. I believe that because that's what people taught me. Like, you must fake this, yeah, it will work. It will only work if you do the inner work as well, right? If you can learn to detach. Only then this will really work. Okay, otherwise it just seems like you're trying to play it, and you will always stay at that without detachment. Okay, so another thing that you have to understand is simply detachment. What it makes is that you are able to stay in your frame. Okay, because when you detach, you let go. If you let go of these expectations, how you should appear, how this bullshit, this is when you don't give a shit about anymore. And this means now you can stay in your own frame. You can do whatever you want to do because you don't give a damn, right? Fucking great. And on the other side, if you don't detach, if you just try to play it, right, you are tense, and tension kills authenticity. So that means you will be inauthentic as long as you have all the time this pressure. Of course, it's a bit necessary to go out of your comfort zone, yeah, right. But not releasing this tension is the mistake. You go out of the comfort zone, but you want also release this stuff so that it becomes natural, right? And now you don't give a shit, right? And what I wanted to say to you is it's not necessarily about avoidance. So I don't mean necessarily that you need to avoid all people. Yes, it's sometimes necessary to set borders, of course, right? But then very often you feel like you're lacking something, right? You think like, oh my God, what if I will lose this person maybe? Oh, maybe I don't get another chance. And this is what I mean with you're being attached, right? There's this attachment. If you could let go of this, you could give a fucking shit, right? And this is it. This is exactly it. And so let's go to the main point. So there are two things actually that you need to be aware of. First of all, ask yourself these three questions to get this awareness, because another mistake that some men do is they are just not aware of that when they are attached, right? When they overthink too much. So you need first to become aware of that so that you don't do this mistake that most men do. Then you can be extraordinary. So you become aware by asking every hour these three questions is simply, what do I think? How do I feel? And who I am. When I mean who I am is beyond your character, your consciousness. You're getting aware of that. While asking these questions, you're getting aware, like in meditation, like you perceive yourself fully. You feel your body, you observe your thoughts, you observe your mental stuff. This will strengthen your mentality. By doing this, and you get aware if you're or if you are overthinking about people. So one important thing that you have to understand is your attention equals value. It's energy. Okay, with your focus, you can literally send energy to something, right? Keep thinking about something, or you can give it to yourself. Now, when you are attached, this looks like that you are thinking about a person too much. Whether it's because it was going very well and you're thinking, oh my God, oh, I hope it will go well, they will like me, or it was going bad and they rejected you, but you're thinking about the rejection. Like, oh my God, I was doing it pretty often in the past. Like, oh my God, yeah, why didn't it work out? I hope it works next time out. So this just let them give you your energy, so they get your energy, in short, okay, by you thinking about it a lot. That's what I want to say. So you have to be aware what you're focused on, right? This is your mental energy, or yeah, your mental energy. So that means, let's say someone rejected you, or something was not going well, you wanted to connect with someone. Know that it's over, and you're going home or whatever, and now you have these thoughts. Yeah, was it really that well? Did I say the right thing? I'm not sure. A little bit of thinking is okay, because you want to also reflect on the situation, right? But if it gets too excessive, you start to get attached and therefore obsessed with it, right? So what you want to do is become aware of that. You become aware of that, and you channel your energy, your focus, for example, towards your wins, towards yourself and your wins. Like, what are you thankful for? What were your wins today? Then you feel like a winner, and like you don't need people because you're a winner. Okay? So it's not about also never thinking about people. It's more about realizing when you're attached, right? When are you attached? Okay, too much, right? This is why you ask yourself these three questions, and then realize your focus, then channel that so that you don't send energy towards them, your attention, your mental power to them. This makes them just more important. You put them on a pedestal, right? And another thing that you can do, if the focus doesn't work out, even if this rechanneling your focus doesn't work out, the last chance that you can do, the last thing that you can always do, is to learn to let go. And this is the highest form of detachment. And this works by you realizing when you have too much of this emotional attachment. You will notice that automatically if you ask yourself these three questions and become aware. And you will realize, okay, wow, there's like an emotional urge, like, oh my God, like I need this person, or you have fear, overthinking, oh my God. And then you simply release that by observing that. So you observed it like an observer. And this is detachment. Like, you know, it's okay, here are your emotions, and this is you, and you create this distance. You go in observer mode. You just experience this emotion. You can meditate on that literally. When you're at home, you can meditate on that for, I don't know, 20 minutes or longer, until it's ready for the emotion to be released. This happens automatically. Don't focus on that. Focus on just experiencing that, even if it takes longer time. Okay, and this is the ultimate detachment. And by you mastering this, you give less and less a shit without faking it. Okay, if you're just going in the outer world, talk with people, you will fake it until you start to release it, until you start to release this attachment. Then you will become natural. I hope this video helped you. Comment below, what will you do from now on to improve, or what was the important lesson for you, and join my Facebook group for ambitious men so that you learn the right inner work so that you become this successful person in social interactions.